Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the markets and stock specific ideas. The Nifty index continues to witness stiff resistance around the levels of 11,100 after also a sharp bounce back that we had witnessed in the end of August from the support of 10,650. The sharp momentum rally fizzled out around the zone of 11,100 and 150. Since then, we have witnessed a short-term corrective decline from its recent highs. The sharp rally that we saw from the 10,650 support now has an important cushion around 10,800 to 10,850, which is a 50% retracement rally of its recent rise, and this support would act as a cushion for the markets on the lower side in case of any declines. We have witnessed selling pressure in the bank nifty recently, as it has also managed to sustain and close below the levels of 27,800. As long as bank nifty trades below 27,800 and 700 zone, we can expect the selling pressure to continue on the low side. The next immediate targets where bank nifty could test would be close to 27,000, and if it manages to break below that, 26,800 is also a possibility. We have seen an underperformance continue from the PSU banking space, and even though they are in deep oversold levels, but there is a very aggressive selling pressure that has been witnessed. The private banks are now showing some sort of an exhaustion. Stocks like ICICI Bank, HDFC Limited, after a good momentum rally, are now showing some early signs of exhaustion, which further would act as some sort of a selling pressure for the bank nifty. I sense for the bank nifty, for the immediate basis, one should avoid taking any long positions until unless it manages to close above the mentioned resistance level, and this would be only on the positional basis. For the immediate front, we expect there would be a lot of stock specific and a sectoral move. We have seen how the IT index has been one of the good outperformers and one of the bellwethers in such volatile markets recently. In fact, Tech Mahindra is one stock which has also formed an inverse head and shoulder pattern and is on verge of an upside breakout, which is also providing a good risk reward entry at the current levels. On the upside, we have an upside target of close to the levels of 725 for Tech Mahindra. It has strong support around the levels of 675, which could also be the stop loss. For a medium term perspective, United Spirits is one stock which has formed a very strong base on the weekly and the monthly charts. We have also observed a strong breakout into this charts yesterday, and the prices have managed to close decisively above the levels of 605 along with good volumes. The overall chart structure looks quite attractive, and in fact it is also showing a good outperformance with positive crossover on the monthly oscillators. I sense there is a limited downside into this stock, and one should look to buy this stock in a phased manner. It has series of support around the levels of 600 and 580 on the lower side, a positional stop loss of 570 on the lower side, and one can also expect high targets of close to 735 in the medium term perspective. We have also seen rubber prices on the international front decline by over 30% and rupee depreciate by more than 2 or 3% in last few weeks. Keeping this in mind, your tire stocks which are already in deep oversold levels, and since they have already seen a series of decline and underperformance in past few quarters, these levels definitely provide a very good risk reward for a fresh long positions. We have also observed stocks like Balkrishna Industries and MRF forming a strong base on the weekly and the monthly charts. We have already published a buy report on Balkrishna Industries at the levels of 755. The stock Balkrishna Industries is also forming a higher base. It has formed a minor higher bottom, and on the monthly charts it seems to be forming a bullish engulfing pattern. So we need to see a strong positive momentum rally, which would be confirmed once the stock manages to close above the levels of 760, and which could give us targets of close to 820 in Balkrishna Industries. We recommend a buy into this with a stop loss of 720. Going forward for the markets, I recommend that one should be very selective in the approach. For the Nifty, keep a close watch on the levels of 10,800 and 10,850. These could be the levels whereby we could see some sort of a buying action coming onto the stock specific front. A positional stop loss for anyone on the index basis should be below 10,800 levels. That's it from my side. Thank you.